I tested the best AI photo enhancer tools in 2026, and honestly, the results were not as obvious as I expected. Because at first, an AI photo enhancer sounds simple. You upload a photo, the AI improves it, you download the better version, done. But that is not really how photo enhancement works anymore. A good AI photo enhancer should not just make an image sharper. It should improve detail without making the image look fake. It should recover texture without creating weird artifacts. It should improve lighting without destroying the original mood. It should upscale without turning skin into plastic. It should clean the image without removing important character. And most importantly, it should give you a final image that you can actually use. That is where a lot of AI photo enhancer tools fall apart. Some make the image sharper, but also make it look artificial. Some smooth the skin so much that the person looks like a wax figure. Some improve the background but damage the face. Some add fake details that were never there. Some are fine for casual use, but not good enough for professional work. So in this video, I am going to rank the AI photo enhancers that make the most sense right now and explain which one I would actually use. And if you want the short version, my best overall pick is Magnific. Not because it wins every single test. That is not how AI works. Magnific wins overall because it gives you the strongest complete workflow. You can enhance photos, upscale, and improve details. Work with different creative styles, refine outputs, and turn a rough image into something that feels like a finished creative asset. That is the real difference. Photo enhancement is not just about size or sharpness. It is about making it better while keeping it believable. So let's rank the tools. Number 7, Basic Mobile AI Enhancers. These are the simple apps you see everywhere. You upload a selfie, hit enhance, and the app gives you a cleaner version. They can be useful if you just want a quick improvement. But the problem is that most of these tools are very limited. They often over-smooth faces and make skin look too clean. They sharpen the wrong details and do not give you much control. That is fine for an old selfie, but for real content, they are usually not enough. Best for quick personal photos, casual fixes, and low-effort improvements. For professional work, I would not put them near the top. Number 6. Photo-style online photo enhancers. These tools are simple, accessible, and beginner-friendly. You upload a photo, choose enhancement or upscale, and get a cleaner image back. They can do a decent job with basic images. The issue is that the results can feel generic. The tool improves the image, but it does not really understand the creative goal. It does not know if you are making a luxury product shot, a beauty ad, or an e-commerce asset. It just enhances. Sometimes that is not enough. Best for simple online enhancement, quick fixes, and users who do not need much control. Good for beginners, but not my first choice. Number 5. Adobe Style Enhancement Workflows. Adobe tools are strong because they are connected to a professional ecosystem. If you already work with Photoshop, Lightroom, or Firefly style features, you can do a lot. You can adjust exposure, clean details, use generative tools, improve resolution. That is powerful, but it also requires more effort. This is not always the fastest option if you want a simple AI-first workflow. And depending on the image, AI enhancement can still produce odd textures, especially with skin, old photos, or low-quality details. Adobe is great when you know what you are doing. Best for designers, photographers, and people already inside the Adobe ecosystem. Strong, but not always the most intuitive. Number 4. Topaz-style upscaling tools. Topaz is one of the names people think about when they hear image enhancement. It can be very strong when you need to increase resolution or sharpen details. It is valuable when you want to stay close to the original. But there is a limitation. A pure upscaler is not always the same thing as a creative AI photo enhancer. Sometimes you do not just need more pixels. A pure upscaler is not always the same thing as a creative AI photo enhancer. Sometimes you do not just need more pixels. You need better lighting, a cleaner background, more realistic skin. Best for upscaling, detail recovery, and improving resolution while staying close to the original. Very good, but not the most complete workflow. Number 3, Nano Banana. Nano Banana is not just an enhancer in the traditional sense. It is more of an AI image editing model. Nano Banana is strong because it understands natural language edits. You can say, make this photo look like it was shot in a luxury studio. Nano Banana is strong because it understands natural language edits. You can literally tell the AI what you want to improve. The downside is accuracy. Generative editing can sometimes change details. It might make the photo better, but not always perfectly faithful. Best for natural language editing, lighting improvements, and social visuals. Very powerful when paired with a finishing workflow. Number 2, specialized AI portrait enhancers. These tools focus mostly on faces, and when they work, they can be impressive. They can recover facial detail, sharpen eyes, improve skin, clean up blur, and make portraits look much more usable. If you are restoring an old family photo or fixing a blurry headshot, this kind of tool can be great. But they have one big danger. They can change the person. The face becomes too smooth. The person starts looking like a different version of themselves. Best for portraits, old photos, and quick face enhancement. Useful but risky if you care about realism and identity. Number 1, Magnific. Magnific is my best overall AI photo enhancer choice, and the reason is simple. It gives you more than a basic enhancement button. It gives you a complete creative workflow. That matters because enhancement is not one task. Sometimes you need to enhance a portrait. Sometimes you need to upscale a product image. Sometimes you need to improve lighting. Sometimes you need to make a thumbnail look sharper. Sometimes you need to turn a basic product shot into something that feels premium. Sometimes you need to create variations. Sometimes you need to refine the image until it is actually ready to use. Magnific is powerful because it gives you a broader creative environment for that. You can enhance, upscale, refine, generate, edit, improve details, and move toward a finished asset. That is why it wins overall. A basic AI photo enhancer might make an image sharper. Magnific helps make it more usable. In real creative work, a photo is rarely just a photo. It might become a YouTube thumbnail, a product ad, or part of a campaign. It might be used on a landing page or part of a client presentation. So the enhancement has to hold up. It has to feel polished. It has to avoid that fake AI texture. And it has to match the project. That is where Magnific becomes much more useful than a one-click tool. Let's say you start with a basic skincare product photo. A normal enhancer might sharpen it a bit. But with a Magnific workflow, you can think bigger. You can improve the lighting, make the reflections more premium, and upscale the result. And then build variations for ads, thumbnails, or social content. That is much more valuable than just increasing resolution. Or imagine you have a portrait. You do not want plastic skin, you do not want a fake face. You want sharper eyes, cleaner light, better texture, and a more professional final look. Magnific gives you more room to refine that result carefully. That is the kind of control creators need. Now, is Magnific the best for every single narrow task? Not always. If you only need one quick face restoration, a specialized portrait enhancer might be faster. If you only need technical upscaling, a dedicated upscaler can be useful. But for the best overall workflow, Magnific is the one. It gives you flexibility, control, and quality. It helps you move from rough to finished. So here is the final ranking. Basic mobile enhancers are best for quick casual fixes. Photo style tools are best for simple online enhancement. Adobe workflows are best for manual professional editing. Topaz style tools are best for technical upscaling. Nano Banana is best for creative image editing. Specialized portrait enhancers are best for faces and old photos. And Magnific is the best overall AI photo enhancer because it gives you the strongest complete workflow. Generate, enhance, upscale, and refine. That is what matters now. Because anyone can make an image sharper. The real advantage is making the image better. More realistic, more polished, more useful, more ready for real creative work. And that is where Magnific wins. Thanks for watching. Use the best tools for your project, and I'll see you in the next one.